Hey, what's up, Solar family? It's James here, founder of Solar University. Before I jump into the video, if you haven't scheduled your solar strategy call yet, especially if you're new in the industry or you want to get in the industry, make sure you book your call. There's gonna be a pop-up somewhere around this video. In this video, I want to go over the cost of the solar system versus the value, right? Because if you can provide the total value to the homeowner by going solar, that homeowner is gonna sign an agreement with you, right? But not until then. And especially if you're new in this industry, you may be limited to how much value you can provide your homeowner. So let me dive right into it. So the way I picture cost versus value is like on a pendulum, right? So this is my amazing drawing of a pendulum. And on this side is the cost. And on this side of the pendulum is the value, right? And if you can shift this pendulum, right? And once the value outweighs the cost of the system, more than likely your homeowner will sign a contract with you. But again, not until then, right? So what you need to do is you need to tip the scale to your favor by providing a ton of value, right? So it's gonna outweigh the cost. And you're probably asking yourself, well, how do I do that? That's a great question. So you need to weave into your presentation all the value that the homeowner is gonna get, right? And if you don't know how to weave that in, make sure you book a call, because that's what we teach our students in our Solar University. So the first value is obviously energy savings, right? The homeowner is gonna be able to save money, right? Because if you really think about it and stress to the homeowner, do you think your local utility company is ever going to call you, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, do you want a lower electric rate? More than likely not, right? So now you're giving them the option to start saving money right from day one, right? Secondly, ownership. They're going to be able to actually own their own energy, right? Because if they stay with a local utility company, guess what? Those rates are going up at 4% plus every single year without your consent, right, Mr. and Mrs. Smith? And they're never gonna tell you, you know what, after 20, 25 years, now you don't have to pay us anymore, right? It's pretty absurd, right? But now, not only are they gonna save money right off the bat on their energy bill, they also can own the system, right? That's pretty mind-blowing. That's a lot of value right there, right? Number 3 is increased property value. So by installing solar on their home, their property value can increase up to 4%. And it's already a fact, right? A couple years ago, we were telling homeowners, yeah, you know what, your property value is gonna increase without any like statistical fact. But nowadays there are facts that you can find online, like, go through the Lawrence Berkeley Laboratory website. They're gonna give you facts that if you finance a solar system, it will increase your property value. And that's the key word, right? They have to finance or purchase the system outright. Obviously, a leased solar system doesn't qualify for that number 3, right? It doesn't increase the property value. That's a totally different video. And fourthly, they can lock in their rates, right? So their rates never go up ever again. I mean, that should just be a no-brainer, right? Considering the rates are going up every single year, wouldn't it be nice to lock in your rates so it never went up ever again? Right? Minus all this other, value that you've already provided, right? That should just be like, yeah, if you can lock in my rates, it never goes up ever again. Yeah, let's sign this contract, right? Or let's sign the paperwork. I don't ever say contract. And lastly, and obviously there's other benefits, is the federal tax credit, right? ITC. The government is helping you pay down your solar system as if you got a federal credit when you first purchased your home to pay down your down payment, right? So does that make sense? And again, if you can stress all of the value to your homeowner and tip the scale where value outweighs the cost of the system, you're gonna close the deal every single time. But again, keep in mind, not until then, right? That scale has to tip, right? That scale has to tip. Enable for your homeowners to see the value. That's why you're getting paid from $1,000 to $5,000, even $10,000 an hour with your homeowner, because you can stress the importance and you can stress the value to the homeowner, right? That's why you're getting paid the big bucks, and you're not at Verizon or the cell phone store making $15 or $12 an hour, right? Because there's no more education with cell phones, right? And nothing wrong with that if you work for Verizon or cellular providers. And that's why you're getting paid the big bucks to know how to actually add value to going solar. Not just, hey, Mr. Homeowner, here's how much you're currently spending now. Here's how much you're gonna save. It's 10 bucks a month or whatnot, right? I know you're not one of those sales guys, right? And again, if you wanna dive in deeper, if you wanna be a high closer, if you wanna learn strategies that only 1% of the solar industry knows, make sure you book your solar strategy call. There's gonna be a pop-up somewhere around this video. And before you take off, make sure you subscribe and like this video so it gets shared to all our solar family and all our network. Other than that, hopefully you got some value from this video. Have an amazing day. Peace.